Dr. Holt has shown you 3 different ways that you can come into the program as a brand new person. I'm going to show you a very simple way to make a lot of money. In my opinion, that program is the easiest to work, gets you the quickest results, and you make the most money being involved in that program. But before I do that, I've got a few questions I want to ask you. I want you to raise your hand if your answer is yes to the next series of questions that I'm going to ask you. How many in this room use shampoo? How many in this room use some form of conditioner on your hair? And I'm thinking that this is a daily, every 2 days, every 3 days, a weekly thing, right? How many of you use some type of styling gel? How many of you use some type of hairspray? I know everyone in here brushes your teeth. How many use some type of mouth rinse? And that's usually a daily, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, right? How many of you ever experience a burn, an insect bite, a rash, or a scratch? Everybody in here. How many of you cleanse your face at least once a day? So would you say that you already have an established need for that nature of product? Every one of you in here do. Would you say that everybody out there that you look at and see when you leave this room have a need for those types of products? So would you not say that there's already a built-in market for those type of products? You really don't have to educate them on the reason that they need to use those products. That's not counting the nutritional products, and nutritional products are very much a way of life for a lot of people. And the younger market, as Dr. Holt has already alluded to, are much more keenly into those products and don't need as much education because they do understand that there has to be an alternative approach to health. So they're already tuned into that. So all that Dr. Holt has told you today, the marketplace is ripe for harvest. So really all we have to do is acquaint them to a new product, to a new line that we have a proven track record of results with, that we and many of you in this room can attest to are the what? The very best products available in the United States. So think about that when I start to show you this Power of Wealth plan, because it is a very simple plan. It is very easy to transfer or show someone else. And think about when we talk about the numbers, and those numbers, the monetary numbers, are really nothing more than a representation of purchasing these products. So think about that you already currently are using those type of products, and that everyone you approach is currently already using those type of products. So really the only shift is a brand shift. Do you understand where I'm coming from with that? Instead of using the brand that you're using the For You brand of products. Now, some may say, but the brand I'm using doesn't cost as much as the For You product, and that may be true. But you are comparing apples to apples because you're not comparing the ingredients that are in there. They're not as good as the For You product, but the biggest difference, the absolute biggest difference is the fact that these products will pay you to use. Now, has anybody paid you to use the products that you're currently using if they're not For You product? Did the hair salon pay you for using the product that you use for them? For You paid you for the products that you are using from them? Yes, they have. And this program will show you that you can't afford not to use these products. So with that having been said, I want to show you what we term the Power of Wealth plan. The reason we call it the Power of Wealth plan is because it's not based solely on your effort, but it's based on the efforts of you and your team. your power team, the people that you show this opportunity to, the people that you get involved in your program. And the power of it is the exponential growth of it. It's a plan to create wealth. Now, as Dr. Holt already shared with you, the product is the retail aspect of this company. That's your foundation. That's your bread and butter. That's what you're a walking testimony of. That's what's going to facilitate your health, your beauty, and your wealth. But to get to creating wealth is where you involve others who do the exact same thing that you're doing. They are users, they are sharers, they are witnesses of the benefits from a health, from a beauty, and a wealth perspective. Now, this that I'm showing you, to me, this is one of the most phenomenal products we have to offer because it can change the financial health of everyone that you meet. Whether they're a single parent, a couple, or just looking to enhance their already wealthy state. Are you sick and tired of being sick, broke, and overworked? Are these not three common threads we see throughout America today? We are a sick society. If you do not believe it, you go sit outside the parking lot of every doctor's office and you see how many people go through that door in the course of a day. Do you know of people who have all the money they want? Whether that's being broke, which means without, or whether that means an insufficient supply, I don't see too many people that tell me I have all the money that I want. And overworked, everybody you talk to today, one of the first things if you ask them how are they, unless they have this positive mindset shift, will tell you what, I'm tired. I've worked so hard. I have no energy. Those are the buzzwords that should trigger the opportunity for you to share what For You is and what For You has available for you. Do you need more money right now to meet those Christmas bills that you created just a few weeks ago, to take care of mortgages that you have, to take care of the rising cost of living, to take care of some of those big ticket items that you might have? Do you even need a retirement nest egg? A lot of companies are releasing people before they can get to full retirement. A lot of companies are talking about going to part-time employees rather than full-time employees for one main purpose, and that is to get out of this, to get out of full-time benefit pays. So do you need it? Maybe you don't, but don't you think there's a lot of people out there that do? What are you looking for? Is it wealth? Is it to increase what you currently have so that you can liquidate any debts that you currently have, so that you can have time to spend with your family and the things that you love, so that you can have the freedom to choose, or do all three? The choice is yours. This is your chance. For You has a plan that can bring all of this about, and that's what I'm going to show you now. The reason I'm going through this presentation is to just show you what is available back here so that you too can go through this same presentation. Our plan is futuristic. It's a way to grow wealth through compounding. Do you need an extra $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $6,000 in your first 3 months? When we came out with this plan, we said you have a fortune. You actually hold the whole world in your hands. And we'll show you that because we use the left hand to show the building phase of the Power of Wealth program. We should use the right hand to show the residual impact. Now, most of what Dr. Holt has shown today is the typical growth plan, when he said you can come in with a starter packet. And that starter packet he has on display here, which is the literature, some sales aids, and 3 products. Or you can come in with what is termed an accelerated growth plan, which is the power plan, the Power of Wealth plan that I'm going to share with you. Most of you know it. Anyone can do this plan. It's extremely simple. All you need is yourself and a few others, a support team, and the plan begins. The plan can impact your health and it can impact your wealth dramatically. It will do the work for you. All you have to do is share it. All you have to do is come in contact with the people, and the plan will take effect. It does not take money to make money. The reason we say that is because the plan will pay for itself. It only takes a few people who see what you're sharing and are willing to come aboard.